Welcome to the Gamescape, everybody. My name is Jarek, and today we're back in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is episode 134 of our playthrough. And in our previous episode, we spent a little time looking around the slave markets, and we ended up buying some new items to help us on our quest. We also managed to free a couple of groups of slaves. One, a group of Aasimar maidens, and the other was a group of Galarians. We paid about 45,000 gold, all said, but bought their freedom and sent them back to the Nexus, so they'll be safe there. We looked around for a while for the Harem of Ardent Dreams, but still haven't found that. But we did make our way back up to the upper city and visited the abandoned mansion of Ygephiles. Inside, we found Vodiel, the demon that was hunting Woljif. He let us know that Ygephiles, who Woljif is descended from, is one of the direct descendants of Baphomet, and that Hepzibah is destroying all those who might displace her as the first in line, I guess, basically, of Baphomet. And so we bested Vodiel rather easily once the fight was on, and then Ygephiles' shadow, which was the shadow that's been lurking in the crescent of the abyss, came out and offered Woljif his power. We managed to convince Woljif that he didn't need to make a deal with a demon, that he had power of his own, and that we would continue to work together. And in the end, Woljif ended up rejecting Ygephiles, and the demon did not take that well at all. Fight with his shadows did ensue after that. It was a stiff fight, but we were already somewhat buffed up from the fight with Vodiel, so we did manage to do pretty well. Physical damage against him wasn't doing much. Those things were just mountains of hit points. And so even Ember's like really strong Scorching Rays were doing not a ton of damage percentage-wise of his total. But when Ember started cursing their saving throws and Nenio started throwing out Phantasmal Killers, things went pretty fast. So in the end, Woljif is grateful and happy to have us as his real family. And he's declared that he's with us till the end. And also he wants to loot the mansion. I did go ahead and spend a little tiny bit of time off screen healing the party back up. Valric actually did go down in that last fight, so he's on his last leg here. But I did look around just a little bit, and there is a secret door here. So we're going to go ahead and get that opened up and see what's in there. So far, not a ton. Some coins there, a little diamond dust. There's a loot here for just a base of some kind. Well, this looks like a fun place. Bunch of slave cages hanging over the lava. That's excellent. Well, I mean, there's nothing else in here, though, as far as I can tell. I think that's it. I didn't see anything else. We'll do a quick lap around the outside here to make sure there aren't any more secret doors or anything. We've already cleaned out all the rooms in here, so I think that's it. Let's get on out of here. Yeah, we've already done the side rooms here, so that's all done. Okay, so here we are back outside. And we are sort of getting down to where we don't have many other places to look. So we're kind of right here. There's a portal up that comes back over to here. This portal goes, I don't know where that goes. Oh, there's Dimaltio's mansion right there. Let's go there. We can't go there yet, but we have to get to the portal first. All right, here we go. Dimaltio's Enchanted Mansion. Sounds like fun. A handsome young man in a snow-white toga reclines in a plush armchair next to a table, heaving with sumptuous food. Flowers are nestled in his blonde curls, while gems sparkle in his half-bared chest. A boy sits on the floor before him, rubbing the soles of the man's feet with scented oil. The master of the house greets Arushale with a wave of his hand. Even the glittering rings cannot hide his black scabbed fingers, oozing with pus. There you are, my venomous butterfly, more beautiful than ever. I see that taking a stroll around the world of mortals did you some good. You're slimmer, and there's a healthy flush to your cheeks, just like a doll. His eyes examine you with languorous curiosity. And what is this? A souvenir from Galarian? A handsome one, is he? So fresh, so hale. You've barely used him, I see. Yeah, I'm not her trophy. Order your slave to keep quiet, my butterfly, or I'll order mine to serve up his tongue as my next meal. Dimaltio sneers contemptuously without even looking at you and then smiles cordially. Speaking of meals, please sit, eat. And as I'm feeling magnanimous today, your mortal pet may also partake. Just look at this perfect table I've laid in honor of your coming. See the grapes? Every single one is gilded. And this wine from the ruins of Aslan is older than any living mortal, many demons, and even some of the gods. And last, but certainly not least, behold our main course, a roasted drake. They eat us all the same, so why shouldn't we return the favor? Thank you. Arushale hesitantly plucks one of the gilded grapes and puts it in her mouth and chews slowly. It's been a while since I saw you last, Dimaltio. What happened to your hands? The Azada raises his disfigured hands and smiles innocently. Don't you remember what these hands did at your behest? It seems the nature of the Azada cannot contain all of the freedom granted by the Abyss without sustaining a little damage. But this is nothing. It barely hurts. Go on, eat. This is all for you. Or perhaps you'd prefer some human meat. Dimaltio grabs a slave boy by the hair and presses a sharpened manicured nail to the boy's throat. Do you want me to serve him instead? I don't. Don't. I never had a taste for mortal flesh. Arushale throws you a remorseful look and forces herself to finish. Only mortal souls. On a diet? Afraid of getting fat? Clever girl. You succubi must take very good care of your looks. It's not like you have anything else. Now, if you don't mind, I think I'll sample this fine repast. He picks up a piece of meat and chews on it with great relish, then wipes the grease and pus oozing from his hands on the boy's hair. Just looking at our options here. Yeah, let's prompt Arushale. You wanted to convince him to renounce evil. Isn't it time you spoke up? Arushale nods. She takes a deep breath and proclaims in timid, trembling voice, Dimaltio, I've embarked on the path of ascension. I'm going there to Elysium. I'd like you to abandon the Abyss, and together I'd like you to try. With each new word out of Arushale's mouth, the Azada's expression twists more and more, finally settling into a sneer of revulsion. Under his contemptuous stare, Arushale swallows her words and falls silent. With a loud snort, Dimaltio upends his cup of wine and flashes another cordial smile. My butterfly, what is this nonsense? You barely touched it, and yet you sound so utterly drunk. I understand. Of course you don't want it. Not after everything I've... Arushale swallows hard. Then I simply ask for your forgiveness. I did this to you. I turned you into this, and it's my fault. Fault? Fallen Azada laughs melodiously. What are you on about, darling? I'm happy now, thanks to you. Who was I back in Elysium? A destitute good-for-nothing. All I did was flutter around singing ditties, and now he gestures around the rich interior of with his disfigured hand. I've got everything I could dream of. Treasures, slaves, the very best grub. I sleep in comfort and with whomever I want. They respect me in the city. I open my purse and they prostrate themselves before me. All my enemies are gone now. What else is there to want? I'm happy. This isn't happiness. Is it not? That's news to me. If having all your dreams come true isn't happiness, then what is? Fine, let your mortal pet be the arbiter. You there, human, what say you? Am I happy or am I not? Go more lawful. Let's do that. There's no justice in the Abyss, and there can be no happiness without it. What drivel. Do you even hear the nonsense you're spouting? What does justice have to do with it? Arushale, why did you bring me this dreadful bore? I remember what you were when I first met you. So brave, so kind, so inspired, and I ruined you. Forgive me. Ah, all you did was teach me that life is what life is all about. I didn't find it amusing back then, but now I understand your valuable lesson. The old me would never have achieved what I have now. I didn't even have desires as such. What did I want? Justice, freedom, sugary froth, and idealistic drivel. I should thank you for opening that milksop's eyes. Instead of replying, Instead of replying, Urushle begins to hum some strange melody. Ah, enough. Stop that. It's making my head hurt. You want some music? Here's real music for you. Hey! Dimaltio claps imperiously. 3 scantily clad succubi enter the room and start playing musical instruments. Do you recognize those dresses? You wore the same one that night you dumped me for the first time. I bawled like a simpleton, but it doesn't matter anymore. I'm always merry now. Every time I bend one of them over, I picture your face that day. Hey, Dimaltio angrily turns towards the succubi. Which of you is out of tune? Hey you, what am I paying you for? To ruin my strings? Give yourself 20 lashes. The succubus produces a whip. Dimaltio grins lasciviously, his eyes darting from the musician to Urushle and back. I'm going to give Urushle another shot here. You have no idea how much I want to behead him right now. I understand, but this is my fault. I made him like this. Urushle stands up. I've tried to apologize, but you clearly don't need my apologies. Let's have it your way then. I just want you to know I wholeheartedly regret what I've done to you. Goodbye, Dimaltio. I'm leaving, and this time for good. Sit down. Iazata slams his hand on the table, staining the cloth with black pus. The other succubi produce whips and smirk at Urushle and you. You're not leaving this place again. You're mine by right, and you'll stay mine forever. That's enough, Urushle says. I don't want to kill you. There's no need for a fight. Let's go our separate ways and not hurt each other anymore. Desna knows we've had enough of that already. Oh, I don't want to kill you either. I want to gouge your eyes and... All right, well, he's getting pretty nasty here. Well, we can try and bluff. Well, we'll succeed in bluffing. We'll get the succubi to leave. What? The path of good? Ew, disgusting. What if I catch it? No, I'm not getting involved in this. Okay, well, I guess we're going to do it here. Just wait till I get my... What are you waiting for? Get them! Take the wench alive. You may eat the mortal right here. Get to it, you layabouts.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Okie doke. Alright, well, let's start with the enchanter, probably. For some reason, we're just not able to attack.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, somebody just tried to... He just tried to disarm. I think that's the first time I've seen that. That was a confusion. Did anybody miss? Doesn't look like it. Everybody made it. Okay. All right, Social is going to jump in here on the guard too, I guess.
Begone, fiend!
Okay, maybe he needs to do something a little better. Nenio, let's haste. And Ember. Could do something. Could potentially put somebody to sleep. I wonder what their will saves are like. Only plus 12s. That's a plus 15. They got a 20 there. Let's see if we can drop one of these guys. Nice. All right, Urushle, let's keep working on the enchanter. Okay, we got that. Let's do deadly aim rapid shot. There we go. Okay, Woljif's confused, unfortunately. Crushing Despair. That was an energy drain. All right, Socio, what do you got? This will help Woljif. I don't know if he's still confused or not.
I can still fight.
All right, Ninio. Let's do Phantasmal Killer. On somebody. Probably this one here. Nope. Didn't overcome spell resistance on that one.
I need your assistance.
Yeah, luckily you've got Last Stand. All right. Let's have some damage output here. Killed him. Good hits. Okay, let's turn off that.
Desna, guide my hand.
That was a lot of not very good. That was a lot of misses for some pretty easy hits. All right, Woljif
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
is just missed and is done acting, I guess. I don't know what's quite going on there. He attacked, but now I have control of him, which is odd.
Distract them for me.
All right, I'll just sit tight.
I can still fight.
Okay, Valric finished this thing off. Nope. Oh, we have another enchanter. That's excellent. Social, let's do maybe a prayer. Well, you probably have something better than that. Let's see what you got in the higher range here. All right. Each warded creature gains +4 deflection bonus to AC and +4 resistance on saves. Warded creature gains spell resistance 25. That's not bad.
I need your assistance.
Of course, he's going to be down next turn, so it's not going to matter too much. But all right, well, let's try again. Nope, can't get past that spell resistance. What if we do a sleep over here? Nope, made the will save.
Make your peace.
Wow.
Time to share your treasures.
Oh, he's
I need
blinded.
your assistance. Fall! I can still fight.
One more try. Made the second save.
I need your assistance.
Okay, we're gonna have to get a heal on Social. Because he is... His last stand is pretty much up at this point.
I will resist.
That's some better hitting.
Covering me, all right?
Okay, everybody over here is down. And I can't move any farther than that, so guess we're doing that. For some reason, Valric's not hasted. Maybe he got slowed. That's possible. Okay, so do we have a remove blindness by chance? Remove disease. Delay poison. Don't have remove blindness though. All right, well, let's do you should have heals, right? Yeah. Cast heal on yourself, I guess. And let's get moving over this way. That way if one of these two shoots again, then we at least get attack of opportunity. Okay, Nenio. What do you say? Let's have a disintegrate on one of these. Nah, still can't. They have good spell resistance, apparently. Oh, there's another one over here. Yeah, 13 of 12. Need to start using my curse, I guess. Okay, Rochelet.
Prepare yourself.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Wow, energy drains, huh?
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Old trick, but might manage to knock her down. I don't even know if they can be knocked down with their wings. They probably can't. All right, let's curse this thing. Oops. I just skipped Rochelet's turn. That wasn't good.
Distract them from me.
Okay. Okay, we're going to heal Valric. If I get the right spell here. Okay, Nenio, you're out of phantasmal stuff, but out of phantasmal killers, I should say. These are not considered humanoids, right? No, they're outsiders. Pretty sure that won't work on her. No, we'd have to have hold monster, which I don't think we've taken. Yeah, try this.
Nice try. Didn't work though.
Ah, can't. Okay, never mind. Try this. Well, she killed that finally.
Desna,
The Azada bares his teeth in a truly demonic snarl as he points his weapon at Arushle's chest. You're going nowhere. You're mine. Dimaltio, I've renounced evil. Now I serve Desma, your former mistress. If she gave a succubus like me a chance, surely she can forgive you too. The path of ascension is difficult, but... Am I a toy to you? You send me to the abyss on a whim, then you change your mind and call me back to Elysium? Stuff your ascension up your... The Azada shakes his head. Suddenly, he looks desperate. Rushle, enough of this nonsense. Do you want me to apologize? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say any of that. I just missed you so much. I needed you so much. You're my only desire, my only dream. You will own. Poor thing. I wish we could help you, but you won't let us, will you? You would rather throw yourself on our blades than let us heal you. Poor thing. Dimaltio falls to his knees and reaches for Rushle, who recoils in disgust. Everything I've hoarded, the treasures, the slaves, it's all for you. Stay, I beg of you. I'll give you everything. It'll be all yours. Just don't leave me. Please, don't leave. If you want her, come back to the path of good. I don't take orders from you, mortal. Get up, Dimaltio. That's enough. For the last time, repent. Either follow me on the path to Desna or get out of my way and let me go. It's like that, then? Fallen Azada jumps to his feet. Then I would rather die than let you leave here alive. We can arrange that. Okay. Let's get... We're not in combat rounds. Yes, we are. Oh, no, we're not. Alright, everybody's out of the fire. Alright, who needs healing? Woljif does a little bit.
We'll make things right.
Let me help.
Social's going to cast Prayer. Shield of Demonkind is going to be on Valric. Probably could have used that earlier. He's also going to activate Sword of Heaven. I think everybody else is pretty good to go. Let's rehaste everybody since Valric is clearly not hasted. All right, let's get in this.
I refuse to accept their statement.
Okay, my party order's all messed up.
make your peace. Disappear.
Chain lightning. That's a fun one. Do I have that? I don't think she has it. But we can do something like this, though. Where's Ember? Ember goes after the succubi. Try that. Didn't get through. How bad is that? She needs a 9. Oh, okay. She did overcome the spell resistance. But not of Dimaltio. Okay, I don't know if it... Yeah, it seems like it worked. Yeah. Okay, good. Good, good, good.
Time to share your treasures.
All right, we're gonna have Ember do a little armor class curse on this guy. Social's gonna get up in there too.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Ruchelet, why don't you finish this thing off here?
I will resist.
Oh, grease spell. Where did that come from? Or is that the one I cast? That's the one I cast. That's excellent. I didn't realize he ran up this way past the grease spell.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, that's a lot of attacks he gets.
Surrender or else.
Begone, fiend!
Ruchelet kneels before the dead Azada's body. She closes his eyes and plants a kiss on his bloodied forehead. Forgive me, Dimaltio. Forgive me and farewell. Let's go, Valric. The succubus wipes away her tears. There's nothing left for us here. He had a choice and he chose evil. Choice and free will are just words that liars and manipulators use to justify their actions. I know this too well. It's easy to break a person's will, and the freedom to choose means little when you don't know your options. No, Valric, don't console me. It's my fault, and my last chance for atonement now lies dead. Ruchelet shakes her head ruefully. What just happened here? Everything he said. I need to reflect on it. I want to talk about it, but not right now. Later, when we've had a chance to sort out my thoughts and emotions. Right. Have to get out of the mansion, which is easy enough. Let's
I'm
have
always open to ideas.
let's have
require
you
my unbiased
dispel
opinion?
this. Okay. We have looting to do. What do we got? Got a good belt of con. All kinds of good stuff here.
The struggles never cease.
Okay, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's get everybody here. And we'll have
You
Ruchelet look around and get the loot.
I'm trusting you.
Because she, number one, will detect the traps, and number two, can open the locks if there are any. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, back outside. That's all done. There's a portal down over here that I don't know if we've taken. Can we even get to it? Oh, this is the... So there's the portal down, so that must mean there's a portal up here. Maybe we need to come here. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to get us over there at least, and we should probably actually head back to the Nexus and rest, because Valric's not in the best shape. Okay, I need to fix our order here too, because somehow somehow our party order got all messed up here. Having your casters on the front line is not probably the best thing. Okay, that's not where we want to go. Over here is where we want to go. Over to here. This is probably what we want exactly right here. I don't know for sure, though. Excuse us. Coming through. Okay, now we're up here. This might not be anything either. This might just be a... I mean, there's literally nothing up here. Cells will go higher, but they don't go lower. Okay, the hand of the inheritor's just stuck here. There wasn't anything back here. Nope. All right. Well, let's check this thing out. I remember this was something. Keyhole on the magical pedestal is utterly unremarkable. If you insert the right key, the passage onward will likely appear. Apparently we don't have the key. All right, well, I am something of at a loss as to where the harem of ardent dreams is, because I don't see it anywhere on the map. Portal, Dimaltio's, 10,000 delights, house, portal up, portal down. We just did those. Oh, hand of the inheritor standing right there. To the abandoned mansion. Did that. Rapture of Rupture. Portal up, portal down. We did those. So yeah, I mean, I don't know where it is. And we can't get back here anywhere because that's all blocked off. That's just dead ends and drop-offs. So I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to head back to the Nexus since we're standing right next to the portal anyway. Art of making friends, grudges to settle, battle bliss still has something there. The Bad Luck Tavern, fearless flirt. There's still available quests. Terrace of Favored Mistress is where we are now. So let's get back to the Nexus. Let's get everybody rested up. All right. And we could talk to Arushale here real quick, probably. She did say she wants to... She did say she wants to talk. Arushale seems confused. Something is wrong. I feel like I've lost something. Or not. It was Desna who lost me when we descended into the abyss. She had been my invisible protection throughout all these years, and now I no longer feel the divine helping hand on my shoulder. Yeah, what's this gift? Actually, I know what it is, but it's okay. You saw it yourself many times. Whenever something threatened my life, the goddess sent me divine butterflies to carry me away. Her powers no longer protect me now that I'm back in the abyss. Can you still enter you? She's abandoned you? No, I desperately hope not. That's not the case. The goddess still wishes me well, for sure. It's just that the abyss is so far from Elysium that either she can't see me or she can't reach me here. She protected me while I was on Galarian, but now I can only rely on myself and you. Can you still enter your dream realm? Maybe. I think so. Ruchelay pauses, listening to something deep inside her, and then smiles shyly. Yes, my dreams are still there, and nobody will take them away from me. All right, well, try not to put yourself in harm's way, I guess. I'll try. I hope my evasion skills haven't gotten too rusty after so long under the goddess's protection. You wanted to talk about what happened at Dimaltio's manor. Yes, I thought a lot about what he said, and then I understood. Wait, I think it would be easier to show you instead of trying to explain. If you'll follow me into my dream again, please. All right, let's do it. Thank you. Ruchelay takes your hand in her small, searing palm, and the world around you begins to fade. Ruchelay's dream is filled with smoke. Cold, ghostly fires devouring the dreams of others she had collected. Tears are flowing freely from her eyes, leaving faint trails in her soot-stained cheeks. What's wrong? My dreams. It was all a mistake. Do you remember what we saw in Dimaltio's mansion? What he said about the dreams coming true? Food, riches, the demise of his enemies? The teary-eyed succubus looks at you. Desna asked me what I dreamed of. I tried to find an answer. I truly did. But look, are my dreams any different from the desires of demons? What's changed? What's the name of that bird that grabs everything shiny and carries it off to its nest? A goldfinch, right? I'm just like a thieving goldfinch that spies on people's dreams and hoards them away. But doing that hasn't changed me at all. I'm still the same greedy, cruel, lustful demon I've always been. Well, that's not true. You're not like other demons. You do good. I force myself to do good every day. I help mortals. I protect them from other demons. But can my actions change my inner nature at all? If I'm still a demon inside, then what does it matter? What if, without even knowing it, I'm simply ingratiating myself with you so I can seduce, betray, and murder you? I don't want that. I don't want to want that, but my black heart does. Well, other demons don't dream either. That's true, but this is my dream, and it's full of things that demons desire in reality. Well, what are you going to do? Now, Ruchelay looks at her burning dream in sadness. I have to start anew. I still have my own dream. I will cleanse it of others' desires and try to find my own. Ruchelay cradles the tiny flame in her palm and watches it dance on her fingers. I was so happy to receive my own dreams, and now it's so difficult to get rid of them. Will you help me destroy all this? I fear I won't manage on my own. I guess we get to go clicking around. This seems silly, but I think that's all of it. Oh, now we got a greater shadow here. And I can't do anything about him. Oh, there's one more over here. All right. Well, as far as I can tell, that's it. Ruchelay's dream has been swallowed by the flames. Ribbons of smoke drift away, carried by an intangible wind. A black shadow lurks in the darkness, staring at you. This is Ruchelay's ineradicable nightmare. The succubus touches the table. The fire not only failed to destroy it, but somehow made the table even more real. Ruchelay studies it with a mix of sorrow and confusion. What's wrong with this stupid table? Why didn't it burn? Yeah, your nightmare didn't burn either. No, it didn't. Ruchelay's eyes look at the black shadow, which stares dolefully back at her. That thing won't leave this place ever. Well, why this table? Why is it important? I don't know. I don't. Ruchelay knocks on the wooden surface. It's just a table. And heavy as fresh bread used to be here, but now it's gone, and yet the table remains. What if this is a real dream, your own dream, and not something you overheard? This table? The confused succubus traces the wooden surface with her finger. Is that what I dream of? Furniture? Well, let me help you get rid of it. Rushleigh touches the table again, pensively tracing the wood grain with her fingers. I wanted to destroy everything I had brought here, but it just refuses to burn. Is it a nightmare too, or maybe something important? Is it another hint? I don't know. I want to destroy it, but I'm afraid to. Didn't you want to burn it all down and start anew? Yes, but now I think it's somehow important. I don't know exactly why. It's just a hunch. I'm sorry, I'm so fickle. Well, then we shouldn't probably get rid of it. But what's wrong with it? Why is it still here when everything else burned down? I don't know. Is this truly the end of your dream? I don't know. I probably won't do anything yet. Everything was burned down apart from my nightmare in this table. You know, I might just... She cuts herself short and turns away, blushing a little. No, that won't do. Or, I'm sorry, I need some time. I need some time to be alone to think about it and sort it out in my head. Can we discuss this in a few days? For now, let's just go back to the real world. All right, well, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here because we're about up on 45 minutes here, give or take. And so I think this is a good place to stop. I'm going to go ahead and get the party rested between adventures, and then we'll go back to the city again and see about finding the Harem of Ardent Dreams one more time. It's really well hidden, apparently. It's probably actually right in front of my face, and I'm just not seeing it, which might be driving you guys nuts, and I apologize if that's the case, but I can't find it. So I'll figure it out though. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you've enjoyed it, do me a big favor, hit that like button for me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button too. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.